All right, what's going on, man? It's your boy Nuke, back with another video. And this is gonna be one of them like videos where I guess all my thoughts gonna come together. But anyways, man, hope y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I just want to talk about today how the only person you really have in your life is you. I'm gonna break it down, right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, I know, like, to a certain extent, like, I believe, okay, put it this way, like, a certain extent, I believe in love, but other than that, I really don't believe in two people coming together, right? So what I mean by that is, like, coming together, two people taking on one last name, right? That's a business, right? Two people taking on one last name is a business. Now, I know people like the hyphen, their last name or whatever, but, two people coming together, that's one, right? Yeah, I understand that it's two different incomes and whatever and whatnot, but two people coming together, that's one, right? Marriage is a business. And what I mean by that is, okay, you go to the courthouse, you make everything known that, yes, I'm changing my last name, or my last name is going to get attached to their last name, and you know what I mean? It's a business. You got to sign documents or whatever, right? And it's crazy, bro, because people that are going through divorce right now, they've been going through divorce, more of a divorce longer than they've been married, and that's crazy to me, right? You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, okay, a lot of people going through divorce right now, right? I think it's jumped. I think over 70% of marriages nowadays end in divorce, right? And the crazy thing is, guess what happens? You're back to square one again. Right? Because at first you wasn't married, right? You don't come out the room married. You don't grow up, like married all your life. You find somebody, or so they say, you find somebody, right? And apparently, you want to spend the rest of your life with that person or whatever. And it don't even be like happily ever after, right? But a lot of that mess starts at home. If you don't have any like companionship or control at home, it's not gonna go anywhere. But the thing is, see, people don't understand, or people don't realize that it starts with you, right? Your decisions depend, to a certain extent, depends on your partner's mood, right? And I tell people this all the time. I just got off the phone with my mentor, and she a woman. And I said, man, whether you like it or not, women set the tone of the house. So whether you like it or not, women set the tone of the house. All that nagging and all that yelling and all that complaining and all that, all that, what do you call it? When you try to, all that defense mechanism crap, bro, that plays a role in, how you act towards your partner, right? And my thing is this. Cool, you know what? You want to act like that? You're not going to be around me and acting like that. You feel me? That's just one thing I'm not finna do. I'm not finna allow that to be around me. All that nagging and tripping and all that, just, you know what I mean? Because people don't realize something. Me honestly, I really do like to be alone, bro. And I'm not talking about being alone to the point where I'm alone 24/7. But I do a lot of thinking on my own. I go for a lot of walks. I go for a lot of just time to be by myself, right? And a lot of people feel like that's oh, you want to be alone. Yeah, you want to be alone. And a lot of people just don't understand it, right? Number two, the reason why you only have yourself is because, for one thing, right, a lot of our parents was lied to. A lot of our family members was lied to. A lot of our family members back then won't work in today's age. Back then, as far as just what they did back then in today's age, it won't work. Because you know why? All the social media, all the social media, all the pictures, all the, the media, television, all this stuff that transforms and conspire people's thoughts, it won't work today. What do I mean by that? I mean, for example, right? and people may feel like this is wrong, but this is actually true. There's one time where I was working at Walgreens, right, a couple years ago. And this is when the presidency and all this other stuff was going around, right? You know, all these black people voting for Joe Biden and all this other crap. Anyway, right, I was in Walgreens, right? And some white dude wanted to buy a lighter, right? And I think the price was like $3 and something. It was like one lighter for like $3 or something like that. And he was like, wow, $3 for a lighter? I'm like, yep, inflation. And he looked at me and was like, well, you're the one that voted for Biden. And I was like, well, I didn't vote, but okay. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a perfect example, because people feel like what they hear on TV and what they see, people be behind that, right? What people think about, like another example, like, I can't think of the show, but it's like a Ghetto Ratchet show. It's like something with black women, or like just women in general. One of them shows, right? Say if Brianna beats Tasha's butt, right? And that's like one of the best shows or best episodes in the series, right? Or whatever. And it's all over social media. Say if it got viral, say people taking clips and stuff out of it, making whatever. That's how the world views that race. And people feel like I'm just talking out the side of my neck, and no, I'm really not. That's just how people view the race. I think in other countries, a lot of black people don't go to other countries, right? So that's another reason why you have yourself, because you can't really rely or depend on people to say or do what they said they was gonna do, because a lot of people be lying, right? A lot of people will tell you to your face like, oh, I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that, but they doing what they said that they're not doing behind your back, right? A lot of people will do that. A lot of people just are not truthful. A lot of people just, they already hurt. And the thing is, what I be trying to tell people is, bro, like, you need to heal first before you jump into something else, jump into a relationship. And the crazy thing is, people think, like I said, just, they don't want to listen. People just think I'll just be talking out the side of my neck. In reality, I'm telling you the truth. And a lot of people, and I feel like that's the third reason why you only have yourself. Because if you're a person that's honest, if you're honest with yourself, and if you're going to tell people like how it is, a lot of people they just won't. They just don't care. And that's just where it is. That's just where I'm at with everything. Like, you know, people want the truth, but when people get the truth, it's bad. Now they want to fight you. Now they want to do all this and curse you out and all this other stuff, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. And a lot of people be doing that. Like, how you gonna get mad at me for you wanting me to tell you the truth? That makes no sense. That makes no legit sense at all whatsoever. And people do that. People will sit there and be hurt and then hurt you because somebody else that's not you hurt them. That makes no sense. That makes no type of sense whatsoever, man. And a lot of people be doing that, right? A lot of people be doing that, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, the only person you really, really have is yourself, bro. Because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, in America, I guarantee you that if there was a room, let's say there's 5 people in one house, right? Somebody came in there with a briefcase, was like, hey, I got $1 million in this. All y'all got to kill each other. And the winner can get it. Them 5 people gonna try to kill each other for that $1 million, man. Instead of being like, no, listen, look, we can split this 5 different ways. You feel me? People will kill you over a stack of money. And money is fake. I'm like, bro, like, they print it every day. They print it every day, but we in debt somehow. They print it every day, but we in debt somehow. Like, how does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? Yo, like, I remember back when I was younger, man, people were killing other people for Jordans. Shoes that they could create again. Like, I don't understand that. I don't understand that, man. You know, all this backdoor crap going on. People that be your friend for 20 years, now all of a sudden they want to turn their back against you and kill you. Like it makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. People that swear up and down that they're not going to do something and then do it and then get mad that you found out that they done it. It's unheard of, bro. It's unheard. It's unorthodox. And that's why I'm like, bro, people just need to get their life together. And like I said, bro, I'm fine with being alone. Hey, if stuff hit the fan tomorrow, I'll be happy to be content and be alone and not have to worry about anybody or anything. Because you know why? It's too much going on, bro. There's too much going on in this world for you to be hurt. And yeah, I understand it's life. That's what's going to happen. That's going to be somebody's argument. Yeah, it's life. This, that, and the third. You know, it's going to happen. Suppose if you jump into something else, what if it happens in that list? Yeah, it's going to happen. But you got to realize something. It's deeper than it just happening to you. It's deeper than it's just happening to you. It's deeper than the thought of it. And like I said, a lot of people just are not genuine people. A lot of people don't like to keep it 1,000. A lot of people don't like to keep it 100. A lot of people don't like to tell the truth. They want you to lie to them. Like, I don't understand that. I tell you like this, man, if I feel like you don't look good in something, now I'm just using an example. If one of my brothers feel like, hey bro, does this shirt match with this shoes or this shirt? And let's say I pick shirt A, right? And they like, nah, I'm gonna go with shirt B. Okay, that's cool. That's on you at that point. It wouldn't be on me. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro. People just strange, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. A lot of people don't even care about you, man. That's the crazy part. Like, that's the part that people don't really want to care about. That's the part that people don't want to hear, bro. A lot of people just don't care about you, man. And the crazy thing is, it be shown to y'all hundreds, 100 times. But people will post online, oh, my toxic trait is going back to somebody that, like, bro, what? What? Man, it's different if somebody trying to change, bro. It's different. But a lot of people won't change. And that's the cold hard truth. A lot of people just won't change. They just won't get better. And I hate to and I dislike to say this a lot, but there's a lot of people on earth that are just horrible people. It's horrible human beings. And I don't understand why people just won't get that. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. That's just my thoughts on everything, but it's your boy Nuke, man. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe, I'm out.